we are going to go to another exciting talk right now. And our talk is going to be from Dr. Mohamed Maliki Rapiee. He's the director of International Youth Center. And he was the former president of Malaysia Youth Council as well, MYC. And Doctor, it is I'm so glad to meet you here online. And it's so exciting to actually introduce you. You have such a humanitarian grounds, have done extreme humanitarian activities across the board, right? So much things that you have done, not only here, right? Even internationally. And his pitch, he wants to create a sustainable community around, right? And that's the important thing. We want to make sure it's just not one time. He is actually planting the seed so everyone can sow the seed. And that is such a good thought, Dr. Maliki. We are so excited to hear from you how to safeguard your cyberspace vulnerability that is affecting your mental health. Let's give it away to Dr. Maliki Mohamed Rapiee.
Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And very good afternoon. Thank you, Dr. Vimy. Can you hear my voice clear?
Yes, I can hear.
Okay,
clear, loud and clear.
Again, thank you, Dr. Vimy. I heard you from Penang also, so I really...
yes. Memang kita orang Penang kan?
Ya, nasi kandar
Betul, ya, nasi kandar.
So, okay, thank you. And again, happy anniversary to YHOW, especially congratulations to Dr. Sangeeta and Dr. Alia and the team. So I believe, I do believe that 1,000 steps ahead started with one single important step. So we are grateful working together. I'm Maliki, you can call me Maliki. Panggil Abang Maliki pun tak apa, Pak Cik pun tak apa.
Abang lah, Abang, Pak Cik kan.
So, selamat Hari Raya everybody.
Yes.
I'm the director for International Youth Center Kuala Lumpur, or we can call it IYC. And this year, 2010, is our 33 anniversary actually. And we are located in opposite of HUKM. I think everybody knows about this HUKM in the center of Cheras or Kuala Lumpur. So I welcome you to come to our center. We have our accommodation, our facilities. If you want to do some program, international or local, I think we are the suitable place. And the rate we can discuss adik-beradik lah, insyaAllah. Yeah. And one thing that Dr. Vimy mentioned to me before about we are planting this the seeding. Actually, we started our urban farming project since year 2016 until now. So Alhamdulillah, we got a lot of support from inside and outside the country, and it was our trademark now for our small initiative for a better future, inshallah. So today we will. I want to control the button. Can you see the slide? Vimy?
I can see the first slide.
Yeah, I cannot. I want to move.
Yeah.
I cannot move it.
Can we give him control, folks?
But because some of the slide I want to skip, so it's better to me to control the slide.
I'm not so sure.
That is Doctor's slide. He's with his screen.
Okay. Can we take? Wait. My staff will help.
IT support.
Okay lah, orang tua kan. Okay.
Right.
So our tajuk today, how to safeguard your cyberspace vulnerability that affecting your mental health. So I'm doing my master's and PhD in counseling and guidance in USM. So my blood, Dr. Wibi, is from USM lah. My first degree also from USM. So all third degree.
Wow.
Semuanya
I'm from USM too. My
Ah,
degree also from USM. PhD
really?
also from USM. Yeah.
Okay.
Duduk pun sebelah saja.
Kita sembang tepi nanti Dr. Sanggita marah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So when we talk about cyberspace, there are three major elements. It's very important, interconnected, and got their own challenges. Actually, this is very new. I'm not, actually, to be frank, I'm not good in cybersecurity, but I got a few cases that my client had issues with cyber issues online, addicted to games like that, cyberbullying and everything. So this is three elements that interconnected. First, and these three elements got their challenges that we need to understand. What is this new issues emerge in our society? First is about people. When we talk about cyber security, cyber issues, vulnerability, everything, so we need to understand that peoples are different. Some people just have ignorance. Some people have deviance in their mind. Some people just want to try to explore everything. But the fact is, 40% of all data breaches linked to insiders. This is the fact. Meaning that maybe we are surrounded by the people that will create problem with to us in our life. Because why? There are hackers. There are people don't want to keep secret. Maybe we say, oh, I'm and Vimy very good. We are friends. But Vimy also have a good friend. So Vimy said, you know, I want to tell about Maliki. So Maliki also said, you want to know about Vimy? This is this. So become CNN. Everybody will know our secret. No more secret like that. So before this, before the cyber space emerged, they still got issues like this. But because of this cyber issues, the incident become very rapid and very fast. So we cannot control. And the other thing is the reality. Our community, our country have a very limited resources, limited dedicated people, and limited budget to control of all this system. Our expert, I think they will focus on defense, on what finance, monetary. They don't want to tackle all this cinta-cinta or gossip-gossip like this. But all this will harm people, will affect and give a very bad implication to our mind, to our feelings. And then all this reality versus human attitudes. Some people say, this not happened to me, happened to other people. Tak kena kat saya, kena kat orang lain actually. Not happen. Ataupun tak ada kaitan dengan saya. I don't want to bother. Then tak apa, sekali saja. They said, tak apalah, this is small matter. This small matter can harm you in the future because it was permanent. Okay? And then the challenges, second challenges we are facing is the process itself. Because the technology goes very, very, very fast. But the policy and the procedures, sometimes the enforcement by the law, very slow. Now, when a lot of bad things happen, a lot of bad story flying everywhere, sometimes we can see that they are very slow in do some authorization and put the legal in there. So that's why this happened. The third one is we are facing advancement of technologies. Now, no more diskette. Last time we are searching for diskette when we want to do some assignment. Now there are no diskette. Now they got thumb drive, but thumb drive become very old Right now, they got cloud. So we put everything there. The technology very high. Our dependency of the technology is also very high, but there are serious consequences. Our data privacy issues, data security, malware, everything happens. So this is new to us, but we need to understand and tackle. So all this environment can harms our feeling, harms our mental state, and that's why a lot of trouble happen. That's why you can see here, this is the challenges we facing to secure and protect against cybersecurity incident, whether intentional or unintentional. You can see at the top right, lack of mature incident and vulnerability management. This is one major issues, especially among our teenagers. Yeah, because of lack of knowledge, lack of guidance, value everything. It can happen some incident, but it will be permanent, harms their mental. Okay, that's why very important to us to understand how to control the information, how to protect the information, because now information is an asset. Yeah, information, either it's material, digital, or knowledge, it become asset to you. Now everybody try to willing to pay to get information. Yeah, this happened to Kementerian Pelajaran Malaysia last time when the system SAPS leaked and the data was stolen. Also happened in Singapore when the international health system was stolen by somebody, and they sell all the data about the patient in Singapore. That's why we need to protect. If we fail to protect this, then the problem happen. That's why we need to understand, because in this cyberspace issues, the mental health issues, we cannot settle by just do therapy. We cannot settle by just we do some intervention. Because why? If I, as a counselor, come to the patient will share everything. I become a very good listener, but I cannot do anything because the problem is still there. So we need to put together the ability of the counselor to give good direction to the patient. At the same time, we need to have another expertise, like from the cybersecurity, like the good hackers, to help to delete all the profiling, like that. So we need that, because this is not a simple problem. So that's why this one, before this I discussed with Dr. Sangeeta. I believe that in the short period of time, our country, our community need for these new services. We call it digital private investigator services. Before this, we hear from about private investigator, like he's not the police, maybe ex-policeman, but he or she will do some investigation to help to settle our problem. We can pay to them. But now we need digital private investigator. Why? This kind of expert will go to find a solution to us when he or she facing any problem related to digital footprint, digital issues. Yeah, because this is the reality right now. Information gathering, any engagement with digital, you will left your footprinting, either passive or active. Active meaning that maybe you yourself, by your intention, sending an emails. But at the same time, passive when you like something, you push the button like. You just browse. Some people say, oh, I just browse, it's okay. It's okay lah, try sekali-sekali what. But your digital footprint was there. This happened to me. The Cybersecurity Malaysia people come to me and try to take only my name, okay? Just taking my name, Mohamed Maliki Rapiee. You know what? What happened to me? Even my vehicle, my plate number, my daughter, my children appears. This is the reality. I'm very scared. So I said, wow, everything is good. No, I just show you the good one. The bad one, you come to me. I said. So I can see that even somebody posting in their blogs, mentioning my name, it will appear. Even my degree in USM, my PhD also appears. Only put my full name. If I add with my identity number, kad pengenalan, account number, surely it will go deep down there. So this is the reality. So this environment, this new reality will make some people facing a lot of problems. We understand some people involved with scam, some people involved with ransom from somebody that maybe before this very close to him or her, ransom and taking money from them. So this is a problem that maybe 10 years before didn't happen in our reality. Our bank account, our photos, our location, even our location, they know where you are. So this is the big challenges in our reality. Yeah, especially now we are in the era of pandemic COVID-19. Our dependency on cyberspace, online, everything, we need that. So that's why we need to discuss this very deeply. And I hope we cannot let our government to taking care of this. Like yayasan, NGO, we need to work hand in hand to help each other and changing the information how to solve this problem. So that's why I also want to share with you one of the big issue now related to cyberspace vulnerability is about cyberbullying. Yeah. So under the UNICEF, the data shows that 4 in 9 young people said in Malaysia said they know about private online groups that are used to bully others. So 4 in 9, very big. They know. So meaning that if they know about it, maybe they will involve or they are affected. And then only 2 in 7 young people in Malaysia revealed they knew of a helpline to turn to if they are a victim of cyberbullying. Meaning that not everybody, not every young people involved or affected by these issues know how to get help. So pity of them. And 1 in 5 young people globally reported having skipped school due to the cyberbullying, meaning that they cannot focus on their work, they are affected, and they cannot grow as a normal person. And 3 in 10 young Malaysia in cyberbullying, they involved. That's why this is a very big issue. We know that in Malaysia also happened some ideation for suicide or suicidal incident because of these issues. And then we can see that Malaysia ranked number 2 in Asia for cyberbullying after India. India got 1.3 billion population. Malaysia only 32 million population, but we are number 2. So this is a very serious problem. Because of laksa, we can bully everybody. Laksa Penang lah, laksa Kedah lah, laksa Johor again. I said I want to eat mi udang. So this is small issues become very big issues and can harm people. So that's why in 2011, 2013, our Kementerian Kesihatan said 11% of our Malaysian population involved in mental health. I think now it become very more serious. So this is one of the factors that can force the issues of mental health. So raise a big question: Are there any dangers with such usage, using gadget, handphone, everything? The total of handphone in Malaysia is more than the total of population in Malaysia. Dr. Vimy got 3 handphones, I think. I got only 2. See, by average, every person got 2. Along got 5 or 6. So that's why, if we asking them, is there any danger? The answer is yes. There are many dangers, even though technology has its many benefits. Yeah, our dependency on telephone and gadget very high. During the pandemic, I think the price for pre-loved laptops very high. The new one surely very high because the demand for laptops during the pandemic because of the PDBR everything. But at the same time, we are facing a big issues, especially the cyberbullying. So we need to understand, cyberbullying is a monster for 21st century. Yeah, it's a big monster. Even though the issues, the input for that cyberbullying is very small, just maybe a phrase, just a piece of or a very simple picture, but the effect and the harmness to the people that receive the message or the picture is very big. Yeah, so we need to have work together hand in hand how to kill this monster together. Because why? This is comparison traditional bullying and cyberbullying. Before this, bullying still happen during my time in the hostels. Biasalah kena berkokok ke, nyanyi lagu negaraku, singing the national anthem in front of the tree at the 12 midnight, itu biasalah. Yeah. Because why? This happened, but not many knows it. If this happened in the classroom, maybe 20 to 30 students know about that. After the teacher, the cikgu come to the class, the incident will okay lah. But not for cyberbullying. The moment, the second this appears, 24/7, all over the world will know about that. And then this cannot stop. And after that, home is no longer a sanctuary. Before this, if the traditional bully happened in the class, in the roadside, when you going back to your house from the school, you can go and run to your rooms. You can hide and seek help from your mother or father. But now, if you go to your own rooms or our children go to their own room, it becomes a nightmare to them. That's why. And one thing that big difference before and now, when we talk about cyber space or cyber space vulnerability, last time maybe our emak-emak or bapak-bapak in kampung said, oh, my son or my daughter very good lah, very good. After going back from school, he stay in our house, my kong, ada pergi mana-mana. Very good anak dara sunti, but no more now. Now the reality is our daughter or our son come back from school, didn't play football, didn't go, they didn't chit chat with us, very quiet in our room. So the body is in Batu Maung, but the feeling and the picture is in Miami or Milan. So this is the new reality. Yeah, the body is in Batu Pahat, but the picture, the feeling, everything is out of the space. So this is new reality that we need to understand, and we cannot settle it by our own hand. Meaning that if I am the parent, I cannot say that it's okay, I can settle everything. So parent need to work together with the cikgu, the teacher need to work together with the community and also the NGOs like us. Okay. What is the example for cyberbullying? Like sending message, threats through email or cell phone, posting hurtful messages on social workers, social network or web pages, spreading rumors, gossiping. Mula-mula gossip, small gossip become a very big gossip, and then posting embarrassing photos. This happened for our not only young people. I think when people couple breaking their together and then got some fight and then angry, everything come out. Okay. Hacking, this is what we call it mafia in real time for cyberspace. Hacking into account and posting damaging messages, taking their monies, everything, stealing identity of the person. This also happen. For those have very good good looking like Dr. Sangeeta and Dr. Vimi, you beware. Maybe your picture will used by another person using another account. Okay, apply for donation, like that. This happened. So this happened. This is the example of cyberbullying. So we need to aware if all this element appears in our online routine daily, we need to taking action. Don't wait until it become very big. Why these cyberbullies bully others? So we need to understand the characteristic and what inside their mind. So the fact is, it was funny. 81% of our teenagers involved in cyberbullying because they feel that it was only a joke, like what happened to that cikgu lah. It's a joke. It's not original rape. It's only joke like that. So all become joke, but for other people, it's not okay. And then for the cyberbullies, why they do some bullies? Because they want to see the reaction. This is one of the craziness inside the person that do bully. They want to see the reaction. This is what we call it in counseling, in psychology, maniac actually. Why some people do some dirty thing? Because actually he or she want to see the reaction by the victims. When the victims can show the reaction, frightened, surprise, everything, it can arouse, can give the arousal to the person that do bad thing. This is a maniac, we call it. So some of it, they feel entertained. They're happy to do this. Some because of anger, revenge, frustration. So the data shows that most of the person do bullies because before that they also facing the same thing, especially when they stay in the hostels. So first year, tingkatan 1 facing bully. He said, I really want to become standard 2 because form 2 because I want to bully form 1, and the senior will bully like that. So it becomes cyclic. The bully will happen every day. So, and then because of maybe their parents or their guidance do some bad thing to them, so he or she will do the same to others. Yeah. So another fact under the WHO is during this pandemic, yeah, 3 out of 7 children during the MCO, meaning that 9 months since the last March 2020, facing mental health issues all over the world during the MCO. Why? Because these children lost their place to play, lost their friends, boring everything, and then the biggest thing is they by force need to stay by the person, the adult person that harmed them, like their father, their mother, maybe the parents facing a lot of difficulties, lost their jobs, so express their temper in front of the children. Some of them was abuses by their own parents. So all over the world because of this MCO. I think if today the government said tomorrow or next tomorrow another MCO, Dr. Vimy, we will facing a lot of issues like this. So a person, NGOs need to work and take care of our community because it will happen. So the consequences of this cyberbullying, if this happen in school, the climate of the school and the environment become not very good. If happen in our workplace, surely our office become not harmony, yeah, and then it can lead to another level like bullying or school shooting. This is in the research because they feel very frustration. Nobody take care of them, become victims, and other victims, and then become anger and take revenge. Yeah, this is the mental health consequences. Damaging effect, increased anxiety. It started with anxiety. Yeah, what anxiety is? Rasa starting level. If you didn't control the anxiety, it will become depression. Everybody have their anxiety. Yeah, but if we didn't tackle this, level, it will grow up. That's why we need to help our children. We need to help our friend. Yes, maybe they have some anxiety, so speed up. We need to be there. Become a very good listener, share together. Because if they go for depression, and then it will disturb their life. They cannot sleep. They cannot control their anger. Always involved in problem, productivity, everything, and then maybe their friend, their subordinates start to label them, and another stress will come to them, and then feel very lonely. Nobody want to help them. I'm very different. People don't understand me, and then loss of interest. I don't want to work. I don't want to eat. I don't want to be with them. They are different. I'm different. And then started a lot of voice come to their ears, start have a bad dream, and then got fears, suicide ideation, and suicide. This is the stages. So we need to tackle these issues from the beginning. So that's why suicide and cyberbullying had a very strong correlation. If we can help to tackle the issues of cyberbullying, surely we also can help to lessen the potential of suicide ideation or suicide incident. This is what happened to Megan Meyer, very popular sad story in America. In 2006, days before her 14th birthday, Megan Meyer, a teen from Missouri, committed suicide by tragically hanging herself. Yeah, her suicide was a result of the constant, meaning that Megan maybe didn't seek help or don't know how to get help. Cyberbullying from Lori Drew, who used the pseudonym Josh Evan to destroy Megan on MySpace. At that time, MySpace, Dr. Vimy, very popular. Now it's Facebook. MySpace, yeah. Minute before she hung herself in her closet, Megan read Josh's last message to her saying, "The world would be a better place without you." So because of this, Megan commit suicide. Yeah, this is what happened now in Malaysia. Adik Ain Husniza, one of the big example happened. Yeah, because of something that the teacher says about joke, and Adik Ain says it's not a joke. She just speak up and voice up her idea, and facing a lot of issues related to cyberspace. So this happened. So I think we need to change our social way of thinking. Yeah? We need to help and give school as a safer place. Not a school. I think office also. We need to make sure office is a safer place. Sometimes there are dirty jokes between subordinate boss and the staff. For the boss, it's okay. This is man's talk, but sometimes it's very harmful. So we need to change. That's why, brother and sister, very important to us to understand more about this, because this is not simple. This is not we can put aside, because we need to do something, because cyberspace issues become bigger and bigger. So schools need to do something, check their SOP, everything. Counselors need to do more extra work, working together with the parents, clubs, everything. And let's help the student, help our youngsters. Yeah, do some activities that can give them more understanding about these issues. Very important is help them, and we as a people and the society just cannot look and silence, because Martin Luther King Jr. said, in the end, we will remember not the words of our enemy, but the silence of our friends. This is very important. That's why NGO need come and speak up. We need to share everything, because if some incident happen, sometimes because of some people didn't do anything, it become very big. So everybody have their own roles. Very important, last from me, make sure in this mental health issues, mostly mainly about these cyberspace issues. Make sure the victims or the person that facing mental health feel that you are not alone. You are not alone. You will never walk alone. Counselors was there, friend was there, NGO was there to help them. So thank you very much. Inshallah.
Cool.